Good morning, students. I hope you all are fine at your home. Today, we are going to learn chapter number 4 of class 7, that is log on to Animate CC. So, let us begin with index page. These are the index page of this chapter. In this chapter, we are going to learn about these headings. Okay, so let us begin with our first heading, that is the what is Animate. Animate is a powerful animation software package that is developed by the Adobe system. Basically, Animate is used for making the animation. Okay, it provides the versatile and easy way to create the animation. It consists of the images, sounds, videos and the various effects. Okay, means basically our animation is a combination of the images, sounds, videos and the various sounds effects and the various different type of the effects. Okay, Animate is extremely used for developing the highly interactive websites, online advertisement, computer games, contents of the various mobile devices, etc. Now we are going to see how to open the Animate. For opening the Animate, what we have to do? Firstly, we have to click on the Start button. After that, you have to click on the All Programs. After clicking on the All Program, you have to search Adobe Animate CC. Okay, this is how we can open the Animate. What is the way to open the Animate? You have to click on the Start button. After that, search all programs. Then find out the various Adobe system. This is how we can open the Animate software. Now we are moving to the next heading, that is the workspace. Workspace basically is the arrangement of the various Animate elements such as the tool, library panel, property inspector, stage, etc. This Animate is similar to the Paint software in Windows. Okay, it has almost the same tool that the Paint uses, but that these tools are mainly used for the animation. Okay, now we are seeing all the type of the workspace. We can also say that this is the components of the Animate. Now we are going to see all the components. First one, that is a stage is a drawing board. Okay, it is just a drawing area where we can create the graphics animation and make the modification too. Okay, next one, in the menu section, it is provide the control over the common function like opening, closing, saving the documents. These all are comes under the menu tab. Tool. Next one, that is the tool panel. Tool panel consists of the various tools to draw, paint, select and modify object in the workspace. Okay, this tool panel is divided into the 4 parts, that is the tool, view, color and the option. These are the part of the tool panel. Now we are going to see the timeline. Timeline is a regular window that is present on the top of the stage. Okay, timeline is present on the top of the stage. It is the area where one control of the sequencing and timing of the graphics and the other element of the movie. Okay, next one, that is the frame. Frame is defined as the little rectangular cell that appears on the timeline. Okay, it is appears on the timeline and the timeline is appears on the top of the stage. Okay, keyframe are the special type of the frame where we define the some changes to an object property for the animation like the position, color, shape, etc. Okay, next one, layer are like the transparent sheet stacked on the top of one another, each containing a different images that appear on the stage. Means for creating the animation we need the layers for showing the one image after the another image. Okay, for making the stages or the layers in the animation we need the layers. Okay, playhead indicate the current frame display on the stage. Next one, that is the property inspector. The property inspector is a panel that displays the property of a selected object. Now we are moving to the next heading, that is setting the document property. How we can set the document properties. For setting the document property, what we have to do? For setting the document property, firstly we have to click on the file, then you have to click on the new. Once you click on this file tab, then you can find this new. Okay. With this document setting, you can set the frame set, background, color, ruler unit, etc. Okay. For setting that thing, what we have to do? You have to click on the file tab. After that, you have to search this new. Once you find this new, you have to select the ActionScript 3.0 option in the type section and choose the stage dimension, whatever the dimension you want to set for your animation. You can set it from there. You can set the ruler unit, background, color, frame rate, and then after setting all these things, you have to click on the OK button. Okay. After setting this, you have to click on the OK button. This is how we can set the property for the document. Now we are going to see how to change the setting of an already open document. Means once you open the document and you want to do some changing in your document, and how we can do that. For doing that, firstly we have to click on the modified form of the document option, then change the setting as per your need. Whatever the changes you want to do for your document, you have to set it. Specify the stage size from the unit drop list. After that, set the stage size according to the content of the stage. Okay. Once you set the stage size, then you have to select the match content option and next stage size section. Okay. After that, you have to set the background color. If you want to set, then you have to choose this background color, then choose the color whatever you want to set from the stage color swatch. After that, if you want to change the frame rate, you have to specify the speed at which animation is to be played in a frame per second in the frame rate box. Okay. After doing all these things, then you have to click on the OK button. Whatever the modification you want to do, after doing all the modification, you have to click on the OK button. Otherwise, that changes will not apply to your selected things. Okay. Now we are moving to the next heading, drawing an object and grouping outline with fill. Now we are going to see how we can draw an object in the animate. For drawing the animate, firstly you have to select the pencil tool and select any color. Brown, I have written here brown as a stack stroke color. Whatever color you want to choose, it's up to you for the stroke color. For like the pencil color, with that pencil color you can draw the objects. Then choose the selection tool and move to the pointer on the tree trunk. Here I have chosen I want to make the tree, that is why I have written the tree. Whatever the object you want to draw, you can draw it. Okay. After that, drag the lines in the trunk to give in the proper shape for the stage. Means whatever the shape you want to draw, you have to make it in the proper way. After that, you have to select the pencil tool, then choose a smooth mode from the pencil mode. Then for filling the color, you have to choose the color for filling the color for that shape. After that, filling the color, you have to click on the paint bucket. For filling the color in your shape, you have to use this paint bucket. What we have to do? We have to select the paint bucket for filling the color in your drawn object. After completion of picture, choose the modify from the graphics option or the group option. Okay. Now this is how we can draw an object and grouping outline with the fill. Now move. Next heading is applying gradient. A gradient is a multicolor fill in which one can gradually change the another color. Okay. Basically, the meaning of the gradient is the multicolor. Okay, if you want to fill the different color or the multiple color in a single shape, you have to use this gradient. Okay, now we are going to see how we can set the gradient to an object. For applying the gradient to an object, what we have to do? Firstly, you have to select the shape in which shape you want to fill the gradient color from the selection tool. Firstly, you have to select the dash shape through the selection tool. After that, for doing the upgrouping the selection, double click on the shapes. Means if you want to apply the multicolor or the gradient color in the multiple shape, then you have to double click on the shapes. Then after that, you have to select the paint bucket tool for applying the color in that shape, selected shape. After that, click on the fill color switch to get the color palette. Okay, after that, select the color gradient which you want to apply to the color effect and the switch from the switch panel. From where we can select it? From the switch panel, and click inside the top of the shape. Means for applying this gradient tool, you have to follow these steps for applying the gradient for a shape. Now we are moving to the next heading, that is the how we can create a new gradient. Basically, the Animate has the two type of the gradient. First one, that is the linear gradient, and the second one is the radial. In the linear gradient, we can change the color from the starting point to the end point in a single or in the straight line. Basically, this name linear indicates the straight line. And what is the meaning of the radial gradient? With this radial gradient, we can change the color in the circular manner. If you want to change the color in a straight line, you have to choose the linear gradient. If you want to apply the circular gradient, then you have to choose the radial gradient. What is the use of this radial gradient? This is used to change the color in which the circular outward direction starting from the focal length. Now, these are the some points which you have to keep in your mind. First one, that is to make the property panel visible on the screen, what we have to press? We have to press the CTRL or the Control plus F3 combination. Okay, the next point, that is the shortcut key to open the color panel to set the gradient color, that is the the combination of the Control plus Shift plus F9. And the last one, that is to group the selected object. If you want to group the selected object, you have to press the Control plus G combination. These are the points. These points you have to keep in your mind. Okay, now we are moving to the next heading, that is the animation in Animate. Basically, animation involves a series of still images usually painted for the sketches display in a rapid sequence. The transition from one image to the another is so quick that it appears show the movement. With this Animate, we can create the animation, and this involves the series of the still images usually painted for the sketch to display on the rapid sequence. Basically, there are the two methods for creating the animation in Animate. The first one, that is the frame by frame animation, and the second one, that is the twin animation. In the frame by frame animation, we create the animation in every frame. If you want to create the animation for the every frame, you should apply or you should use this frame by frame animation. The second one, that is the twin animation. If you want to create the starting and the ending keyframe to an animated object, you have to choose the twin animation. One note point is there. Animate itself create the motion effect in between the frames. This point you should keep in your mind. Next heading is tint twinning. What is the meaning of tint twinning? Tint twinning is used to change the color of an object. If you want to change the color then you have to use this tint training. Okay, tint effect work only on the symbols and cannot be added to the object, means you have to only apply the tint training only for the symbol, not for the object that are directly or the drawn directly on the canvas of the movie. Here is some also points are there which should you have to keep in your mind. The first one, the shortcut key to convert the object to symbol, that is the F8. For converting the object to symbol, what we have to do? The shortcut key for that is the F8. Control plus enter is the shortcut key to play the animation in Animate. If you want to play the animation in Animate, what key combination you have to press? That is the Control plus enter. The shortcut key to import a picture to Animate, that is the Control plus R. These all are about the tint tuning. The next heading, that is the working with text. If you want to add some text in your shape, in your animation, then you have to add it with the text shape tuning. Okay, then with this you can convert one shape of the text into the another shape of the text in order to create an animation. If you want to apply the filter, you can also add some interesting visual effects to the text, button and the movie clips. With this filter, you can usually involve the effects such as the drop shadow, blur, glow, bevel, etc. Means you can apply the different type of the filter for your animation. Animate provide a unique feature to animate the movie clips that have the filter using the classic tree. Okay, these all are about the text shape tuning. These are the notes which you have to keep in your mind. F7 is the shortcut key to insert a blank keyframe. If you want to insert a blank keyframe, you have to use F7. If the shortcut key to use the free transform, what we have to free transform tool, you have to use this capital Q. Press the Control plus enter to preview the animation. Means if you have made the animation and you want to see the preview of that animation, then you have to press the combination of Control plus enter. These all are a whole about this chapter number 4. Log on to Animate CC. Hope you understand each and every point of this chapter. With this, I am going to finish this lecture. Have a good day.